Hello everyone and welcome to a new ServiceTonic video. In this video, we will give you an overview on reports. Reports in ServiceTonic provide us with the option to extract any data from our service at any time, since we can run them whenever we want or even schedule them for a specific time. You can find the management of these reports in the menu under the Tools section, Reports. In this section, we can choose between 3 different types of reports. Now, let's begin with the SQL reports. As shown here, these require specific knowledge of the database for their generation. Then, we have the predefined reports. These are the reports that ServiceTonic offers by default and come pre-configured with the option to add criteria or modify certain parameters. For example, this open versus closed report provides the option to view a comparison of open tickets against closed tickets over a period of time with the criteria we choose. Let's quickly run an example to visualize the comparison of tickets registered, for example, in July. We start by selecting the date type as closing date, set a weekly frequency, and finally cover the entire month. Now, we could add more criteria by clicking on this button right here if necessary, and finally select the type of report, that is, the format in which we want to extract the report. In this case, we will leave it as PDF. We generate it, we open it, and as we can see, the 30 days are separated into weeks from Monday to Friday with a numerical value indicator of the tickets. And also at the bottom, we can see a graph supporting these data. Now let's go back to ServiceTonic and take a look at the last section, the report management window. Probably the most used due to the adaptation of generating queries to databases by adding fields and criteria very easily. We can generate reports for Service Desk, Problem Management, CMDB, and Asset Management. For example, let's view the Service Desk module report showing incidents with high priority. We can observe it thanks to the introduction of these ticket fields. We then add all the criteria required by the report, such as the ticket type being an incident, the priority is high, and the tickets belong to the second level team. We could also add a parameter by clicking on this button right here, and a parameter could be like the priority, the creation date, or the last updated date, whatever parameter you want to choose. Then we have the roles to share the report. And finally, the scheduling, which if we want to run it periodically, we can configure to send it by email in a chosen format automatically, selecting the periodicity, the number of saved copies, the format in which our report will be sent, and finally, the email addresses to which it will be sent. For now, we will run it manually with this button and generate it. We open it, and as we can see, the report result shows the total tickets generated this year, broken down by the criteria we set previously. We can see all the tickets with their categories and subcategories, their ID number, and the status. Lastly, I want to mention that there is a second video on report generation that explains step by step how to create, modify, and manage them. And this concludes the overview on reports. For any questions, comments, or proposals, you can contact our support team through the usual channels. I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.